ways for you to lose money when you file your taxes, and we want to make sure you're also aware of the penalties. George CAUBLE from H&R Block is here to share a few tips with you so you can get the proper amount back in your tax refund. So good morning to you, George.
Good morning.
So tax refunds, I mean, sometimes by nature, you know, we just simply just make errors. That's it.
Right.
There's no other way to say it. We just make errors.
Right.
But what are some of those tax penalties we need to be aware of?
The biggest one is to make sure that people go ahead and file their tax return. One of the biggest penalties is the failure to file penalty, which can be 5% of the balance for 5 months. And then the IRS is going to tack on some interest on top of that too. So the main thing, get your tax return filed. Quit procrastinating. We're less than 30 days, I believe.
I hope y'all hear that. No procrastination.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, get in.
Yeah, and that's very true. So will having any of the penalties hurt your credit?
That's a good question. I think the main thing is that every case is going to be somewhat different.
Okay.
But I think that what you need to show is a spirit of cooperation with the taxing authorities, whether it be federal or state, and that you're responding by letter, so you can have a copy of it.
A hard copy.
Right.
Okay.
That you're showing that you're trying to work with them to get the balance due down, and that you're not ignoring them. You don't want to send that message.
So we know that there are a lot of changes, one this year of which being the Affordable Care Act.
Right.
How is that impacting taxpayers?
Huge impact. Nationwide, H&R Block says it's the average penalty is around $170.
Okay.
I think the main takeaway from this is that, one, that the penalty is going up significantly for 2015 as opposed to 2014, and will go up more than double. Right. The other thing is that we need to take advantage of a special enrollment period that will end April 30th. So if you don't haven't enrolled in health insurance, you still have that opportunity to get it through healthcare.gov through April 30th.
Okay, and one of my other questions, I want our viewers to know some key tips when they're filing so that, you know, a lot of these penalties can be avoided.
Right. Well, the key tip is to, of course, be extremely thorough. The Social Security number's right. All the information that you input. Have a copy of last year's tax return with you to help guide you through there. You want to try to get in if you do have a refund, fine. If you have a balance due, you want to try to go ahead and file that tax return and pay in as much money as you can, comfortably can budget to, on that initial payment. The IRS will bill you again, and then you can get back with it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, George, for being on today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Next Tuesday, we will continue our Tax Tuesday series, bringing you more information that you need during the tax season.